Okay.
Oh yeah, I've also got to show a video to Seb. There's a guy from years ago that makes music videos out of random scenes of The Simpsons.
Hello and welcome back to Mafia Monday. I'm Ollie Johnson. I'm joined by Murasaki's Pit. How you doing, Mura?
I'm doing fine. Hopefully, we can actually play the game this week.
Yeah, I'm gonna start this week, which is a bit of a break from tradition. But the thing that we've got to do next is something Mura's not particularly fond of, so I'm doing it. uh, I'm doing the racing bits, so you don't have to. As soon as I do this shit.
Hello, Vetra. How you doing? Why do you always choose to bother me as soon as I'm streaming?
No, she's learned that that's when you're not gonna move.
You're just here to bother me, aren't you? Yes, here to do me a bother. Aww.
She has learned that this is optimal time for head pats
Yes.
because you're not going anywhere for a moment. Ah, hello, Jack. He's asking what's being a bother. Mura's cat.
One of my cats, yes. Garrus doesn't bother me much, but doesn't bother me much unless everything is turned off.
Yes.
Vetra, on the other hand, has decided that during the morning to come down and bother me. Oh god, there's loads of videos on YouTube right now that have
Ah,
Heihachi's face and just go, "Stay dead!" And I'm finding this
hello,
funny.
Queen Angela XD. What's up? Not much. How you doing? Uh, we're just gonna be doing the racing mechanic. I forgot we're on Kick as well this week because I had a spare channel going and I thought why not? It's there. Yeah. Okay. So, alright, I've just tested the audio. I think it's all working. Just are you there? Yeah, I'm here. Uh
You did it.
what did I do?
You select it, you customized and vandalized your car. Look at it. Like a pimp mobile.
How are you? We're good. How are you? Okay. So, missions.
The first of the four kings.
For King Hell. You're audible if that's you're now asking someone. Yeah, no, I gathered. Where are you from? Uh oh, that's a very interesting question. Aren't we all citizens of the earth? I'm from the UK.
Hey.
Oh, did I start the timer?
Yeah, you said you'd start.
Yes, I did. When did you start streaming? Years ago. Many years ago. Never managed to garner much of a following, but that wasn't really the goal until relatively recently. So, I mean, I just started doing this to hang out with people. I prefer Thailand nowadays. I mean, I think everyone prefers places that they go on for holidays.
Oh yeah, it's fine when you're a tourist, but when you actually decide, you know what, I like coming here so much. The people are so nice to me. I want to live here, and then you do, and then you realise they're not going to treat you like a tourist anymore.
I'm sure he's factored that in. You good?
Yeah, just a bit of a dry throat. Ah.
If you want to see all of my old streams, you can on the YouTube channel Ollie Johnson Plays.
Rash Kawaja.
This
Yeah,
was
he's going to be your...
This was before they had that deal with New Japan Pro Wrestling, otherwise we'd probably be racing Tetsuya Naito.
Tranquilo. Chill out.
I'm not really a tourist, I just don't like living in the UK these days. Well, you would not be the only person I know who to get out of here.
Oh, do it.
If you don't mind, can I suggest you though? Go ahead. I have forgotten the controllers.
Oh, that's a good...
Sorry?
That's a great start, isn't it? I'm starting a race. Oh no, I've forgotten how to drive.
Yeah.
That's never a good way to... Oh wait, no, you've got it so far. You're doing good, just don't waste your boosts.
Oh god, I bloody knew it.
Just don't waste your boosts. There's not that I don't think there's any weigh-by stations here. And we can't buy any more. A boost bar is still a thing.
Yeah. Oh. I did all the Chocobo races on Rebirth over the last week. So, racing is something I'm still relatively used to.
You know, my grandpa used to say when he was driving, I let Jesus take the wheel, and then he crashed the car.
I like the layout I've got at the moment. I'm not really into the whole visual noise thing that some streamers do. I don't actually watch a lot of streamers. I got distracted.
The only streamers I've watched are Big Boss Incarnate and Albert F. in Wesker, because I was going through a Resident Evil mod phase for a while. Like, no, seriously, the amount of mods they've got for Resident Evil, like, the original 3 are ridiculous these days. Like, one I would recommend to people if you're really into the original series is Resident Evil Revisited, because they've, like, completely rebuilt the game as a prequel.
Yeah.
And if you've ever read the novel, the S.D. Perry novels, I only recommend reading them for a good eye roll. One of the characters from the novel is the playable character, and you get to, like, go through the underground to getting into the mansion, and they've added areas. They put a lot of work into it. It's taken them 2 years to get a load of it to work properly.
I'm good, thanks. I don't really have a budget for that kind of thing. Also, I kind of like that I did everything here myself. No!
You win.
Are you not interested? I wouldn't be able to pay you even if I was, I'm afraid. Tell me what... I just said I don't have one.
This guy's so poor he can't pay attention.
I mean, that's ADHD, not poverty, but that was also a good line, so I'll allow it.
As if you could stop me. I don't think so. I can't just... What are you gonna do? Punch me? Ooh.
No, honestly, I like my layout as it is, thanks. Thanks for the offer, but I'm good.
What does that kick? Oh man, oh god, oh god, oh god. Okay, you don't need to Jim Rosh it up.
Alright, now. Doesn't count as long as you win the fight after.
I'm getting a bit of lag here and there. Give me a sec. Ah, there we go. Back in sync. Taste the ground. I love the fights, you know, when you know what you're doing, the fights with the strongest enemies can literally just be smack, get up. What?
Yeah.
Get up. I lost the race, now I lost the brawl too. That's the first.
Ground.
No more, please. Correct him.
Huh. Beware yokai, they mess with your buttons. Ah, Trigger's here. Hello, Trigger.
Ah, Trigger.
Wait a minute.
Trigger's here, that can be either a good or a bad thing.
Yeah, I'm just checking.
What are you checking?
Nope, Trigger's not online. He's not live on Twitch. That means we are not currently being cocked.
You are not being cunt, but yeah. But we're not, because he'd be the one watching, so, you know.
Yeah.
We've been over this.
Yes. You'll... Seb's here as well. He says, you will be. You will be.
Hey.
Seb wants it that way because he's a weirdo.
Oh, by the way, Seb, Overly Sarcastic Productions recently did a detailed diatribe about Revenge of the Sith, and they spend a good 10 minutes in the first part of it talking about Backstroke of the West specifically.
Hey.
Experienced points. Okay, let's... Alright, let's keep this rolling.
No pun intended.
No, I intend my puns. I'm not a coward.
I mean, you are, but sure, keep telling yourself that.
I need to see what they think of Alagold and Ratio Tile. The geography I stand... let's put Get to the Top on for the race.
Yeah, I did that a lot on the PS3 version. Racing Blood. Now what were we on about? Oh yeah, blood.
Blood.
Jill is in grave danger. Oh no, Jill's in a grave? Oh, Jill, I hardly knew you.
Okie dokie. Oh, I got to the Mr. Murasaki bit in Reaper.
Ah, good. Was it as amusing to you as it was to me and Trigger?
I think so, yes.
You are not Mr. Murasaki. I think Trigger clipped that bit just for if someone else if I didn't turn up to the podcast.
Get the soundbite. You are not Mr. Murasaki.
So you know, I had the name Murasaki before the game came out, and Matt Mercer recorded that one.
I remember you had it quite a bit before.
I've had it for 5 years now.
I'm sure the chat would be interested to know how you came about that now.
There's not really. I just literally role-played a character called Murasaki, and it just so happens Murasaki in Japanese means purple or lavender, or that particular color palette.
Yeah.
And it just, again, so happens the character I've been playing for a while wears a lot of purple. And goes by either Mura or Saki, depending on how much I like you.
Right.
Saki's more of the friendly name, which is why but then again, we also did Yakuza 3, where it would have been really fucking weird because there's a character called Saki.
Yes. I am a member of the
Oh, fuck Saki.
Christ, Saki.
Yes. There's some t-shirt designs, if ever there was one. You know, no one pays for the damages, the you know, potential damage you do in these things.
Yes, we do. We all do, out of our taxes. This is Japan, where they actually have functional public infrastructure.
And some of the most bizarre... fun fact, you know the Mr. Sparkle commercial from The Simpsons?
Yeah.
You know how the Japanese reacted to that?
How?
That was very tame by their standards.
I've seen Japanese adverts. I know.
Because people were like, "Is this it?" I saw the video on YouTube of like just that one bit when they're showing the Mr. Sparkle thing, and said, "So how does Japan actually react to these things?" And they went, "To be fair," and someone actually put, "Look, my girlfriend or my wife is from Japan, and she said that's really tame by their standards." Kisamba! Sorry, Filthy Frank did a whole thing once where he was trying to explain...
Japanese Ronald McDonald advert?
Yes! Yeah, I remember it. I did see his Filthy Frank thing where he was explaining, like, the nuances of the Japanese language, going that anime has taught people the wrong thing. Going, listen, what you need to understand is that in Japanese schools, the male students aren't all going around going, Kisama! And as much as he'd like it to, Japanese women don't go, Yamate! It's not a thing. And what up, Mahaku Jins?
Oh.
Look at those Hakujins over there with their their soccer mom
走
vans.
りヤク勢が福岡最速を名乗るなんて100万年早いんですよ。やるな。バカな。この俺が。
Shining Gate!
Oh, Majima.
It appears I have leveled up. I am now a teenage level driver.
はい。
Kiryu is just good at everything he does and puts his heart into everything.
はい。
Like, if you introduce Yu-Gi-Oh! into Yakuza, he would put his heart and soul into everything. And the worst part is, it would be very much like Yugi's speeches about caring for every card and everything, when he's like explaining to the ridiculous villain that he's having to deal with, who's not a threat to the actual long-standing story, but it is to this very small pocket.
Yeah.
No, it's all about having the most powerful cards. I mean, look at how he deals with Pocket Circuit. No, seriously, no, look at how he handles Pocket Circuit. The passion that man has.
Yeah, he doesn't do anything halfway.
No, he treats losing at Pocket Circuit, as a bigger deal than his friends dying. And if he's lucky, Majima will somehow be involved. Yeah, I'll put a very neutral tweet up. I put, woke up to see Udon doing a Mega Man comic. I'm excited, but I ask this. Please do not bring back the old writing team. Their work was cancelled for a reason. Actually, many reasons. Pure sport. Oh, you're not riding a taxi anymore. You're doing NASCAR.
This is... Yeah, that's about the size of it.
Yeah. I mean, look at this shit. Imagine going down and saying you need a taxi just to take you to the Asda, and they turn up with this.
That's some Saints Row shit right there. I'm having that.
Oh, great. Does this mean we can spray shit at people as we drive past? Just remember, the company is letting you do this. This small taxi company is letting you do this shit.
It's true.
Like, well, how many fares did you get today? Oh, well, I got about 3 or 4. Just going down to just going around the corner, just to to the stores. Nothing major. What about you, Kiryu? Well, I've spent most of the company's budget on fixing up my car. Oh, did it need an engine retool? Well, no, I saw a paint job I really wanted to have and a bunch of racing engines. Oh, and some really good grip tires that would be great when I'm going at 180 miles per hour on the freeway.
Yeah.
Why are the police not arresting you?
They know better.
Plot armor? Plot armor? How much did that cost? Nothing, I'm just a protagonist now.
Yeah.
Kiryu, how are you not Employee of the Month? Like seriously, how is he?
He's
how is he
fitting
not?
all
How,
this in before he goes to bed on one night.
yeah, this man is dedicated. Give him a fucking raise.
Because he's the employee of all times.
That is not inaccurate.
Cool Yoshimi this time. I know you don't want to hear this,
Oh.
but I think you should just bow out now.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, as Trigger would say, these are just wrestling personalities. And again, if you like this weird bullshit happening in side stories, I still think one day, maybe this week, since we've got a lot of time, we need to sit down and watch Baki Hanma.
Yeah.
Just because, believe it or not, people are actually wanting the character, at least one of the characters, to be put into Tekken, and oddly he would fit. Although I'm not sure how Seb will handle the whole over-the-top analytical side of every single fight. Because that Breaking Bad thing I showed him, where he was finding it funny, just the over-the-top explanation of how punching works. That's it. That's Baki Hanma being tame. Sorry, it's still early morning and I've got a bit of a dry throat.
That's no problem, dude.
I've had myself some coffee milk. I've had imported from Japan.
Coffee milk?
Yeah. You know what coffee milk is. If you've ever watched anime, I'm pretty sure you've seen a hot spring thing and they have coffee milk after they've sat in the hot spring.
What? I didn't really know what they were drinking.
Yeah, it's coffee milk.
So, so is that just like really milky coffee, or?
I think it's like a coffee flavored milk,
but
it's cold. It's kind of like you're in the hot springs and if you're,
so
you're
like
in too long.
coffee milkshake.
I guess that's a way of putting. It. Yeah, but it's just more milk than like the anything else. But yeah, it's pretty much that. Because well, they'll be in hot spring, and the heat will obviously it's kind of like when you're one body temperature, so you want something that's kind of the opposite.
Yeah.
Another anime I really need to show you is Tensura, or that time I got reincarnated as a slime.
Right.
They explain it there as well, because he brings a lot of because it's the guy, it's an isekai, but the guy brings a lot of his own culture and understanding of his world, or little bits of it, to this one when he builds his village. Imagine Hans's village, except there's a lot more nobler aspirations for it, and it's being built.
Because there's milk that goes in your coffee. What next? Cereal milk. Next week, cereal milk. Oh.
Well, I've got cereal bars, so why not? I'll just worry when they've got Pepsi suppositories. That's when I know where they'll have gone too far.
Every day we stray further and further from God.
Ollie, God has abandoned us. No, it's when you get the Skittles ones and you go, God has abandoned us.
God is dead and we have killed him.
No, God has long since abandoned us, Ollie. There is no God. There is only the Skittles suppository. Taste rainbow.
Corey, how many Skittles can you fit up there? God has started a new game of sins. We're all monsters, Jake. Monsters in the pocket of God.
No, just like the. What have you done? We have angered God. I'm your God now. Now drink the milk. Ridiculous. Right, I'm getting some water.
Trigger says, now remember, where Mora lives, the water is 90% alcohol.
Hmm?
10% iron brew. Ah.
Okay, I'm back.
Trigger said, now remember, where Mora lives, the water is 90% alcohol, 10% iron brew.
Well, technically, our water's cleaner than yours. So. And I know this for a fact because when I tasted water up here, it was like, why doesn't it taste metallic?
Yeah.
Ollie, you leveled up.
Yes. How shall we spend these upgrade points? Well, we can only get one because they all cost 2. Tech, I think. That's very true. Oh, water turns the frogs gay. Lol. Huh. Oh,
Well,
Trigger.
no, various things turn them gay, but... I mean, if they can change their genders and stuff depending on the circumstances, then technically they're bi.
That is also the plot of Jurassic Park, yes. Oh, that reminds me, I put on Amazon Prime Video, which has started playing ads, even though I've got a subscription, which is ridiculous. I mean, I know they let you pay to not have ads, but it's still ridiculous that, you know.
I've seen the trailer for the Yakuza, the Like a Dragon thing, by the way.
Yeah. Anyway, I put on something to fall asleep to. I can't remember what the movie was. It may have been. It was one of the Hobbit movies, and I woke up and it was the end of Jurassic Park. Has anyone else's Prime Video just been putting random shit on if you leave it alone? Yeah. Like if you fall asleep when something is playing?
Well, I'm piggybacking off of mother-in-law's one, but yeah, I have noticed that.
Oh, I forgot to look for upgrades. Oh well, it'll be fine.
It'll be fine. If you lose, this game works on the thing of, oh well, you can try again, even if it's a whole ha ha ha. This will be our final battle, and if you lose, they're like, try again. I wasn't trying this time.
We're watching The Hobbit Jurassic Park. No, The Hobbit Jurassic Park. More fun for kids.
Hey.
Kiryu is noble, so I will not ask him to become the next booty warrior. He's too wholesome for that. I mean, if Chun-Li is considered too noble, then he certainly is.
Gentle Nakamura.
I've seen Shinsuke Nakamura. He's anything but gentle.
楽しませてくれよ、ミスター鈴木。
Oh. Mother...
I think I speak for everyone. Did you just go through a truck?
I think I did.
Wow. I think I speak for everyone when I say Keith David needs to voice more characters.
Yes. He has a very distinctive
Look, I know
voice.
When I showed Liz knows him better as Captain Anderson.
Yeah.
And when I showed her Chaos from Dissidia, well, it made things weird. And I also remember him from his fight with Roddy Piper. And you know from Saints Row.
Yeah. Wherein they recreated that fight.
Wait, can't see.
There's sausage patties.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'm hungry enough, I can eat. Also, don't forget you have a coffee milk in the fridge. Same. HMV is one... Fun story, by the way. When, HMV started getting, American and Japanese sweets and stuff in.
Yeah.
When it first started, I went to HMV and I was talking with the manager there, because I was a regular. And he was complaining about all this quote-unquote weeb shit that was being brought into the store.
Yeah.
And he said, head office has asked them to start putting this stuff on, and it's taken up like half of their store.
Yeah.
He said it's a good idea, and I actually tried to tell him, because he said it's it just looks like niche shit, and I went, to be fair, these are things that are very hard to get hold of, because you'd have to go to a dedicated store in like Glasgow or London or something to get this stuff, because I tried to explain to him what Tokyo Toys was.
Right.
Yeah, very exclusive stores that only have a few locations. I know there's one in Birmingham, but then I go back about 6 weeks. Turns out that's like all that shit he was complaining about is now a majority of their income.
Huh.
They're lucky if they don't sell CDs at all anymore. They're just sitting there collecting dust at the back of the store. DVDs obviously sell, Blu-rays obviously sell, but all this stuff like the anime figures, the ramen, the cookies, all that stuff. I mean, hell, there's literally an area in mine that sells LGBT stuff. Like, there's an actual mug that just says LGBT Rex.
Ah.
Cool. I've been tempted to here or there, or my personal favourite, I can't be bothered today, I'm gay.
We're making a new James Bond movie. James Bond. You've heard of what he is? No, the spy, James Bond. James Bond, Rex or Rex? I presume the latter, sir.
Yeah, it's the latter. Look, there's a load of pun ones, but there's things like, I can't do it today, I'm gay, or stuff like that, and it's right next to all the goth stuff. It's where I got Liz's mug for poison and arsenic. He's the original devil killer. Ah, the plot thickens.
Yes.
Kiryu, I don't expect you to become a booty warrior and distill justice on evil, but I expect you to use your fists instead of the way that we do it.
Sure.
Yeah, it's the LGBT Chip Hazard thing, by the way, that was on my mind when I saw the LGBT Rex.
Yeah.
Huh?
To a taxi driver. Oh, if only they knew what you really were. Kiryu is a social savant. Seriously, you could throw him any hobby and he will get it. This man could be the master of Lego if you left him to it for 5 minutes. I mean, if Freyren can have a crossover with Beyblade, then Kiryu Kazuma could, like, I don't know, do model building or professional video gaming or VTubing or something, and he'd still succeed.
He just has that energy, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Ah. Wasn't long before we gained a reputation.
Mm.
Yeah.
My favorite subquest thing in these things that isn't, you know, Kiryu related is the one with Majima where he finds a way to summon zombies. What he like by using movie logic.
Yeah.
When he has Daigo cross dress in order to, you know, in order to get things out. But whereupon, by the way, I don't know if this is just a localization issue. Majima seems to be enjoying it a bit more than he should.
Yeah.
Then again, this is from the same guy who cross-dressed solely to fight Kiryu.
Yeah. Majima is chaotic fight sexual.
Yes. Please, Gobbo Majima, please stop coming into the monastery and picking fights with our students. And you can just imagine him looking at the nuns and going, "You'll understand when your kids are your own. You gotta make sure they're strong enough to stand on their own 2 feet. Why do you do chaotic shit and make it sound so fucking noble? What is wrong with you?" You break into our church, you start fighting our students, and you're making it sound like you're doing us a service?
Yeah.
Because he's the face of Beijing corn. Hello, I'd like to order a succulent Chinese meal.
I have been assured that I can speak.
There are
4. 4. No. Okay. I have been meaning to get some more cutlery anyway.
got some saved on Amazon that I was planning to get, but it's just not been a priority.
I know. It's small things that you don't pay, you know, you don't grab. Right, now check and make sure that you've got stuff to customize. Oh. The ultimate tires. You haven't got enough points, Ollie. But now you're close to having enough speed. The voice of the people. The CM Punks.
I don't think I'm actually going to have to drive for this one. These are just...
I hope.
Going out to meet supporters sure is tiring. It's my electorate, so what can you do? Who did you vote for in the last election? I only moved here 6 months ago.
He looks pleased. I don't want to listen to you. You're an old man. You don't get the young people. Jack, you're old enough to have a fucking white beard. Shut up. You should be listening to them. Listening to them first.
Did you just tell your wife? Oh. Trigger says, did you just tell your wife it's a small thing she needs to grab? I will get you there or kill you trying.
No, I said it's the small things you forget to grab. Because you didn't consider the cutlery, you know, important enough to grab yet. La Marche. Take two. Yeah, I think that was the right answer. Kinky. Well, she can't grab small things. Jack isn't here. Or Seb. Speaking of, I haven't seen Jack in the chat for a bit. Where is he? Oh, he's been gone for a while. He's been gone since before Trigger turned up. You're not Seb, that's a wig. Someone needs to make a comic of a very serious taxi company and Kiryu turning up in the most obscene looking taxi ever.
As soon as I turned up, who decided to take his place behind the sofa in his Batman outfit?
Jack? Well, he does like the Batman who laughs. Well, in his case, it would be the Batman who jacks.
Oh.
I just realised what I did there.
You knew full well what you were doing.
So I didn't actually realise. Realised. Takamura. How dare you? There's only one Mura here. Wait, so if I did a fusion dance with Taka Michinoku, we would be Takamura?
Possibly. He then proceeds to jack all over the place. You don't have to.
You don't have to find right. Da-da-da-da-da, super jerk. You shall not beat me in your shoddy taxi. You know what would be a good accessory to have on your car right now?
What?
A cow catcher. What?
Deploy the cow catcher.
Yeah. I think I wanted to put one on your wheelchair at one point so we could get through crowds.
I do have that effect.
Deploy the cow catcher. Well, or it'd be the people crippler, really, because, you know, you'd be stabbing them in the back of the ankles. Like an ankle shanker, to be precise.
Yes, a shanker of ankles.
The shanker of ankles!
Yeah!
Shanker of ankles, share of wheels.
More lawn!
Premonition!
楽しくドライブと行こうぜ。こんなはずは。
I love that the reason we like the Gets to the Top song is because Majima just made it so fucking memeable.
Yeah. Fucking drivers have no respect for street racers. Need for Speed 11, Yakuza Drift. Secret Roof, Fiery Drift, haha!
Hey! Well, Crazy Taxi is made by Sega, so, you know.
Yeah.
I still have it on my PS3, funnily enough.
I've got Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 on my PS3 still. And Sonic Heroes.
Yeah, I've got Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 on my PS3, and I've got the original Sonic Adventure on the Dreamcast.
Yeah.
And I've got DX and Sonic Adventure 2 Battle on the GameCube. And the Mega Collection. And the Gems Collection. I did a lot of GameCube shopping at one point, because the prices for a lot of these things were ridiculous.
Yeah.
I had to grab Falsebound Kingdom. The only Yu-Gi-Oh game I've...
Boost!
I command you to eat my dust.
Trigger says I prefer Jet Set Radio.
I played that. I'm a bit iffy with that one. I played Jet Set Radio Future on the Xbox.
Pin mouse. Huh.
Rolly used to play a lot of Shenmue and look for sailors.
Yeah. Or needle mouse.
Ah, yes, Maurice. Well, Ogleville Maurice Needle Mouse. Well, Hedgehog. Needle Mouse was an Ian Flynn creation.
Yes. I found that out the hard way when I put Maurice P. Needle Mouse down on a pub quiz.
You were partly right though.
You made us look like dicks in there.
I don't, Ollie. To be fair, you didn't need my help. You didn't need my help. You've always looked like a. And with your hair receding, you look even closer to one.
Oh, you said phallus.
Yes.
Yeah.
What do you think I said?
Well, you cut out and I just heard the first syllable, so I thought you were calling me a slur. And that's why I was taken aback. As like, what?
No. Oh my God, Ollie! No!
I know.
Ollie,
I thought it was surprising.
Ollie, you're too short and stubby to be a pile of sticks. You're a pile of something.
No, hedgehog only thing partly needle mouse. Jack and Seb says phallic lightsabers.
I did send you that one scene from the comic where his dad turns up and calls him Maurice, and they explain why he's called Maurice.
Yeah.
I mean, it's being mocked by a guy who's a Frenchman named Antoine.
Oh.
The Devil Killers. What will happen next? Well, they're going to have a fight. Clearly. Wow, he's almost like the Dragon of Dojima, which he is not. Oh yeah, by the way, by playing Tekken, I understand why people hate King.
Really? Why?
Oh my god, all those grapples.
Oh yeah.
I powerbombed a guy 2 times in a row. And did a big spin on Paul, a lot. Also, I'm not sure if this was just a thing or I pressed the wrong button, but there was a whole thing where he just literally pushed one of them against a cage wall and kept punching them and then Shining Wizard the fuck out of them. The shiniest of wizards. Get up.
You need devil.
I thought you were calling them a packet of nicotine delivery consumables. We're getting our asses out of here. You'll get yours soon enough. Oh. Who's this character? What a pitiful sight. Never thought the legendary devil killers would think so low. You ought to be ashamed. A foreboding man. Isn't that? Who? Seriously? You don't know? No. Explain to me, textureless-faced man. No way. Onisaka-san. This character. You started acting up on the scale, word is going to reach me. Well, see, this is all...
Trigger says that's Dave.
He picked a fight with us, so don't even bother. I've been doing my own research. I hear you were throwing your weight around, and I only gave you a pass because you had clout with the community, but now it's all ancient history. Yeah, what's your point? My point is, I really need to restate how bad this taxi driver beat you to a pulp. You top dog now. So abiding by our rules, I'm ordering you to break up the devil killers. But that would mean the devil killers are pretty much done for. Oh man, of course he does. It's pretty much the law in racing. Your team is hereby disbanded. Go! Get your ass off and go. You heard the man. Hobble away. So you're Suzuki. Onisaka. I look after the young guns around here. Thanks for the intervening community. What I can do. He's not worthy of having Mura in his name.
He just helped you get rid of that, huh? Ultimately, yes. Yeah, that ain't gonna fly with me. This is a cat with people. The undisputed champion and me, the runner-up. No matter how many times I raced him, he always won out in the end. I decided enough was enough. I took a year off to travel the country, take that as minimum. Before I left, I made Mack and he would swear not to lose to anyone that way. And he'd vanished from the streets, gone, just like that. And inside here, completely. But that's a cat, but I go away. Ha!
Ah, looks like he's our last obstacle.
I got in an accident. I wasn't driving dangerously or anything, we were just going out from shopping. I was under the speed limit, no distractions. But I couldn't say the same for the other car. The street racers smashed into us. It's completely at fault. Did you get hurt? No, I came away with just scratches. But my wife sitting beside me wasn't as lucky. Amused.
You know what, Ollie? Take your second hour.
Take the second hour.
Take your second hour because this isn't over yet.
Alright. Starting
I'm going
the
to
time.
say it right now. It's about time you did these you did these things. Finish the story.
Huh. Are we sure he wasn't a race at some light and then some guy called him a chicken? So I thought if I became
I'm sorry. I cannot race you. I gave that up years ago for very legitimate reasons. What if I was to walk around town implying that I am you and going bok bok like a chicken? Anything but that.
You wouldn't.
Watch me. I've already got the rubber glove on my head to act as a waddle.
The
Bok bok.
two of us riding in the wind. But a year ago, she finally lost the battle. Who you're looking at right now is a miserable wreck of a man who can't even wear his own wedding ring because it hurts too much to remember. I couldn't save the one I loved. I broke the promise I made to my rival. I'm a no-good, worthless wretch.
As a reminder to people, this is a side story.
Yeah.
I'm half expecting him right now to grab a random whiskey bottle that just conveniently is on his table and toss it against the wall.
Or into a fireplace that
yeah.
wasn't there before.
Yeah. Or to smash a bunch of shells going, no!
No!
Pulling up a card.
Yeah. I don't know. You know, I don't want to chain to this life until it's too late.
What will be, will be.
Hey. Yeah.
I've taken down all the devil killers. Now I'm the fastest in Fukuoka. King of cars, bitch.
Yeah. This story ain't over. This side story ain't over yet. So here's a joke. Seb walks into a Yakuza stream and goes, "Where's the blackjack?"
Huh. The blackjack is the main story.
Hashtag where's the blackjack? I'm half expecting him to one day turn up in our streams and just keep spamming the chat with hashtag where's the blackjack? Justice for blackjack.
Huh.
You see, in wrestling, there's so many snake-themed wrestlers. You've got the Viper, Randy Orton, Jake the Snake Roberts, Stone Cold Snake, Steve Austin, and soon, Holly will debut his new character, Colin the Coral Reef.
Hey. Hey.
The Three Musketeers.
The The 3 races in Fukuoka at the time took on that name from an old French novel. And wouldn't you know it?
Okay. Okay, so what we've got to do is defeat the 4 kings by summoning the 4 horsemen. Oh god, no! We've got to do a Yakuza game where Ric Flair turns up for some reason because he needs the money.
This won't be long, is it any longer?
I told you he's behind. Black Jack is the main story. I told you he's behind the sofa. I get what he's saying. I get what he's saying. Oh no, Jack Black, it's your evil twin. Black Jack. Hello, Jack. What are you doing now? I'm doing a movie. What movie are you doing? The College of Country. Right.
With your sidekick fruit salad. Ah, I get it. British sweets.
I command you to eat my dust. It's always these corners.
Crazy K-pop category happening.
I think it's all...
Well, it's J-pop, surely.
Yeah, it'd be J-pop. It's in Japan. Like that.
Ha!
Fast little bird. Directement. You're not a policeman. I know every policeman in the world. Yeah, we were talking about when we were watching the stream last night. We were talking about the Hitman games you're playing, and Hawk brought up that one of the games has basically no stealth whatsoever.
Right.
Like you just disguise yourself as an LAPD guy, and they'll just keep shooting at you unprovoked. And like so, it's like, hey, wait a minute, you're not a policeman. I know every policeman in the world.
Thank you, Andy's right. None of the games have stealth when Ollie plays them.
Ollie doesn't know about it. That's because he's walked it into. Oh God, trigger. D'Artagnan.
I've never read it. Don't walk into one of them dresses. I wouldn't dress as a cop for any reason.
I don't know. I would for Leon Kennedy. Yeah, cosplay. If I could still pull Leon off.
Yeah, I suppose.
I think my hair's too long for it these days, and I just don't have the build.
Hey.
No, I wouldn't dress as one of those.
A slooty coupe.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could paint Ollie green and make him a goblin cop. A gop, if you will. That's no small feat. We have big feet. I once get out dressed up as a slooty cop. Feet pics all. When?
Yes, I'm going to be
Hi,
making
here's
videos
my-
where I choose my favourite D&D feats.
Yeah, here's my feet. Ooh. Yes, everyone does have a history. That's kind of how it works.
Yes, that's what history means. There are many... Trust me, you don't want to know how many answers that question has. Okay, I'm gonna do some missions to save up some points to get all the best gear. Because it's gonna bug me if I don't have it. Even if I win the race without it.
Hey.
We need speed. Speed is what we need.
We need greasy, fast speed.
Go on, Ollie, chase that chicken.
Yeah. This taxi will self-destruct. Muranaka. Tips that got rid of the global economy. Do you have any stories that stand out in particular? It can be anything. Ooh, settle in. Well, we're also going to go with the first way to play with your gacha girls. I give you it's to grind them hard. Puns.
Puns, quips, jokes.
Hey.
Right, we're going to need a few more missions.
Well, put your ass to work. Go on, you earned that. You don't want to be a gamecock. Mission.
The Masked Man.
Okay, why do I suddenly imagine Rey Mysterio turning up or La Parca?
That's not
No,
the...
the last thing Kiryu needs is La Parca to turn up in his little skeleton mask, hit him with a chair, and then start doing his weird skeleton boogie.
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh, it's one of those masks.
Yeah.
Not as funny. Do you have a cold?
Kamala the Ugandan giant.
Well, it's the Ugandan giant, not Kamala the giant. That's what Andre does. Misfortune can lead to new opportunity.
%19 behind now.
You know, it could be. I was thinking of robbing you at first.
Yeah.
Kiryu is the kind of person to do something nice and then not realise it'd end up as something horrible. You know, like, he gives money to a homeless man, and the first thing the homeless man does is run into a hardware store and buy a bunch of machetes and then run out hacking people to death. And the homeless man was Majima, by the way.
Yeah.
But Majima, you killed people. Yes, but you learned a lesson, didn't you, Kiryu? Why do you do these things, Majima?
One more
Why?
mission should do it.
Yeah, Majima, why do you do this? Why does everyone else have to suffer so you can teach me a lesson? It's so you can understand the seriousness of it.
Hey.
You must suffer to understand what true joy is. I can take him. Eight words from what I said at the gay bar last night. Huh. Ta! You haven't paid up there. Hiya!
You think you're tough? I used to be a Yakuza when I was a lad.
Save that low-textured woman. You textureless fool! She may be low texture, but she's got. Trigger says she may be low texture, but she got some nice polygons. Okay, I'm
Yes.
lagging a little bit, but I should be alright. Still.
Ooh, 10,000 yen.
Okay, now we have enough for that upgrade.
Yes. You are at the max level now, Ollie. Now then, the final mission. I'll take the case.
As his Sensei sees a Red Bull directly into his veins. That'd probably help. I did not manage to sleep at all last night.
You know what might give you some energy?
What?
Drink prime, drink prime, drink prime, drink prime, drink prime.
I've got no prime, and I don't want to buy any. Ever.
Oh, dramatic walk cycle. Kept you waiting, huh?
You're nowhere near my algorithm's level. Taking you on would be like arm wrestling a baby.
Now, did I suggest that? If you get the picture.
Don't drink prime. It's for parents that are trying to kill their children.
That explains that kid that everyone hates at my school, at the kid's school. 3 laps. Oh, wow, Wally.
Oh, fuck.
Damn, he's fast.
I command you to leave my dust.
Come on, Ollie. Unleash your inner pimp. Make sure that bitch is listening to the sound of your tire preaching.
I don't have an inner pimp.
Everyone has an inner pimp. You just need to stop being a bitch and let it out, Ollie. It's kind of like being a Super Saiyan. You just let it out with rage. And before you know it, you'll suddenly manifest a fuzzy hat and jacket. And a cane. the Muda. Slapovich.
ゾクゾクしてきたぜ。
Don't.
Quit it with your racing and grifting. I ain't leaving to the bitches. Leaving till the bitches are listening.
Ah,
Oh, keep going, keep going, bitch. I'll smack that makeup off your face.
お前が中島の可愛い。
Okay, oh, it's just the second lap.
お先に失礼。ゾクゾクしてきたぜ。
Oh god, the corners! Corners! Oof. Oof.
don't.
中島の可愛い。笑わせるんじゃねえぞ。何？ 行かしてもらうぜ。
Suck on my fumes. And hopefully don't get, you know, cancer from it. But, you know, circumstances are what they are. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just suddenly turned into Crichton. Eat my fumes, sir, but yeah, not literally. I don't want you to get sick.
Yeah.
Oh, so Lister, sir.
Oh, why did this have to happen in lap 3?
It's okay, Ollie. You're still a quarter, just over a quarter of the way through.
Fuck.
Come on, you're catching up. Catching up.
Don't. Motherfucker.
Come on, he's just in sight. He's in sight.
Don't.
Home stretch. Come on. Maybe activate a little too early.
Oh.
Yeah. You activated a little too early.
Yeah.
So, 中島が認めた男の実力、試させてもらおうか。お前が中島の可愛い。笑わせるんじゃねえぞ。何？ お先に失礼。
Shit.
Ollie, why do you have to keep going up the arse of everything you find?
I'm not doing it on purpose.
I don't know, it's a bit too frequent to say it's an accident anymore. I get it, you always want to, you know, scratch a blue Ford Escort here and there, but come on.
Where are you, blue Ford Escort?
Prepare the scratcher!
Prepare the scratching device. Ah.
It's clear. illusion? Would an illusion have a bumper sticker?
何 ゾクゾクしてきたぜ
Consume my emissions.
Okay, Sandow.
止められるもんなら止めてみろそんなもんかよ鈴木何
Good thing our cars are practically invincible.
Yes.
お酒に
Ah, your driving skills are no match for my weapons. Still not as funny as your laws are no match for our weapons.
酒にする
Have that, you bastard.
Someone's been playing Fallout London.
I haven't, though I did learn
I've got to hear a bit of it this morning. It's very Cockney. Even the ghouls are Cockneys, and they've even got Doctor Who voice actors in there, apparently.
Really?
From what the guy was saying before he played it, they've actually got actors from Doctor Who to play some of the characters.
Ah. Cool.
But that's how big this thing is, and the map itself is bigger than the Fallout 4 and Far Harbor combined.
And this is a free mod.
Yeah, a lot of work went into this, and I had a look, and hell, you can even pick up a walking cane. You're Cockney. Oh, and you also get a flip knife. You know, so you can jab them in the gums. How about I give you no money? And if you don't like that transaction, I'll jab you in the gums with my screwdriver.
In Dishonored, one of the food items you can pick up and eat is jellied eels. You can imagine, you know, how many times I've had to resist making the reference.
What, the eels crawling up inside you like eternal black wangers, boy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a survival patch. It's waterproof, bulletproof, a new bulletproof, boy.
No.
There we go, Cockney, you're on, up in your face.
That was
Yeah,
all.
you barely. I know, you're almost a Kiryu sandwich.
Yeah. Did good, Suzuki-san.
One-sided on. Oh no, Trigger's letting out Elton Benjamin.
That was one of the most Vince McMahon promos I've ever seen. And not in a good way.
Yeah.
Ah, him.
One of the Three Musketeers. What are you talking about, bro? I'm gonna drive this taxi like a crazy man. But what are you talking about, brother?
Who gave you a sword? Oh, but you don't have a sword. Can I have one? Sure.
Yeah. What was that on again?
That was on Archer. So, you want to go for a sword fight, huh? Oh, but you don't have a sword. Can I? Sure.
Hi. Eh? Ah.
That's what you're worried about?
I'm their D'Artagnan. How could they leave the main character out? They wanted to invite all the staff along too. They'll be here any minute now. Oh, alright then. Yeah, drinks with the Three Musketeers. This will be a blast.
Hey.
Then you have to tell Suzuki. Oh, you see? Go on, spit out. Suzuki-san, I passed my Class 2 license. Really? Yeah. There's a nose for it.
Azas. Hey.
Musket hounds are always ready. Huh. Ah. I... Dog Tanyan and the Three Musket Hounds. That's not even a good pun.
Nah.
Dog Tanyan is fine, but Musket Hound... like...
Nah. Drink. I got one word for you. Drinking. Who's up for it?
Huh.
Wait, ask. You're looking to do it. Oh, but I get crazy when I drink if I end up shattering those glasses of you. What? At a party. I'm so lucky.
It was the TV show in the 80s. No, I'm aware of the show, though I never saw it.
I saw
heard
it.
referenced.
You heard it? Was it referenced in Mitchell and Webb one time?
It was referenced in something. No, it was Little Britain.
You've done the quest. You've done it. You've done the driving quest.
Yeah.
And you leveled up. Might as well finish your hour.
Yeah, how long do I have?
I don't know. You're the one that sets the timer.
21 minutes.
Come on, you can get your 21 minutes out. I'm tired. Better go for an early night. An early night, he says. You spent all night racing.
I've asked this before, I know, but do you know if it makes any kind of a difference how much money you send to the kids? Because I'm expecting a bit of a windfall when I go and collect the paycheck.
I know. I mean, again, I know that when we went out of the way to get that guy a nice present at the beginning, we got like a good healing item. I don't really know what happens with the kids. Look, you know they're going to end up all right anyway, so why do you care? Just go home and drink.
Oh.
The kids will be fine. We're going to send them to Jimmy. Oh, God damn. Yeah, send them. Yeah.
Oh wait, no, I sent them the whole paycheck. Oh well, I have.
Don't be worried, kids. Have a drink of this. Hold on a second. Hold on a second.
Hey, I'm Fat Albert. Everybody listening.
Bill, we know it's you. Come out. Don't you get him to leave?
They're not buying it, Bill.
Yeah, I've never seen Fat Albert. I know generally what it was about in terms of, how its structure went.
Yeah.
Though Mum wants it, because then always we're hearing like, Fat Albert, you're like such and such. And they go, and they'd repeat it, and then they'd come up with a joke or something. But like, what if he actually took offense to everything they said? So like, Fat Albert, you're like a school in summertime. The fuck you say? God. Killing you're doing God's work, Ollie. Killing teenagers. We could always use you back in the CIA. No, I've got to my life's mission: killing teenagers. You're doing God's work. You punched him while he was begging. Like the chasers took offense to everything Bradley Walsh. What, you mean climbing down from the thing going, the fuck you just say? And just beat him up on screen. And the actor has to grab him and put him back in the chaser's seat. Or just like shoot them with an elephant gun to trank them. The Power Range villain killing teenagers with attitude. You're a Power Rangers villain killing teenagers with attitude. Well, Ollie, you don't need to customize the taxi anymore. It's done.
I'm just checking.
Ollie, you defeated the 4 kings. Reunited the 3 musketeers. Go to bed. Right, we need to get you to play Persona 5 just so you can experience the annoyance of being told by the cats to go to bed. Your luck today is terrible. No.
Well, it's a good thing I'm about to go to bed then.
Yeah. Oh no, the condom's got a hole in it. But that taxi is not... Yeah, you've heard, Ollie doesn't have enough pimp in him because he's a bitch.
As dictators often get brought down in the most unexpected way, that only works because they're idiots.
I'm not a fan of the villain only fails but only succeeds or anything because the protagonists are idiots. So I'm not a fan of that particular mindset, writing style. But I will admit it's funny. Again, I like Overlord, so it'd be hypocritical of me to say I don't like it completely. Because a lot of Overlord's thing is the villains don't, the villains fail because, they don't pay attention, things just work out. There was even a really relatable scene in the episode I watched last night before I went to bed. Where he's just laughing with his subordinate and internally he's like, what are we even laughing about? Although one of the characters said a line I know that Richter has to use in future.
What's that?
What do you mean there's no booze? 90% of life is drinking. To be fair, it was a dwarf that said it, so you know. He likes his villains to sing and dance on a beach. No, Ollie has not experienced the joys of Witch Bandura. He had to deal with Rita Repulsa at best. So he didn't get the villains having a little dance and a jive on the beach. You know, in between their evil schemes.
The one that I got into as a kid was Time Force. I thought the villain from that looked badass. He had the he'd pull the bone out of his leg and it was a sword.
But again, the most we got out of Rita Repulsa was her sending putties down and going, "Go, my putties, go wreck their shit." And then a bunch of people would come down, like these putties would come down, sounding like a bunch of really energetic turkeys, and start ruining parade floats or something. Whereas in Japan, Bandura would kidnap children, kill them, and then have a party on the beach where she sings a musical number because the woman who played Witch Bandura was also a singer. Banda, 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 bandura. Evil species exist only to be skipped. Important message, if you don't like bunnies, fuck you.
Where is Kiryu's...
We don't know where Kiryu lives. Ollie, I'm not tagging out until you take him home.
Well then, get comfortable.
I am. I'm on an L-shaped sofa. I'm about as comfortable as you could get. Without there being a hot cocoa. Yeah, you loved that and I took it away, 'cause that's what I do.
Take that, Shimmerer.
And take that, lollipop man. Hell. Okay, I seem to remember. Let's see. Check on the map, see if it's shown on, if there's actually anything that shows where your home is. Master. Excuse me, I need to find my way home. I'm not drunk, I just don't remember where I live. Oh yeah, I don't fuck bunny. If you don't fuck like bunnies, fuck bunny girls.
Huh.
I mean, Miruko's popular enough. Plus, just remember, if science works exactly the same way, they breed like you wouldn't believe. Fuck me. It is. Rabbits gestate for only 30 days and usually have litters of between 4 or 12 babies. Depending on the breed, once the babies are born, the doe can mate and get pregnant again as soon as the following day. And this is why I don't have rabbits as pets.
I mean, it wouldn't be a problem if you only had one.
Yeah, but you know what? You know what's really funny to me with rabbits?
What?
How they express their anger.
How's that?
They thump their one of their legs on the floor, like stamp really angrily, and it's just funny as hell. So I just find it funny to watch, like, hey, how you doing? It just like thump. But they can't tell with their faces or anything. Also, it's adorable when you get a small male rabbit, and you get a massive female one. It's like, oh, look at this small thing in love with his extremely larger girlfriend. For some reason, we can relate. We're not so different, rabbit friend. We are alike, you and I. He's a hot cocoa and a lap dance away from being completely happy. But once the stream's over, I'll ask Liz if she's free. Oh, by the way, Trig, her back is a little bit better. Off topic, but Liz's back is a lot better than it was.
Good.
As we mentioned, she's had back problems for reasons I will not mention on stream, but Trigger knows. She started wearing the corsets to help with her back. I'm grateful for, because I paid like 150 quid for all those corsets 10 years ago.
Did not look as good on you. Oh.
Let's see. Oh no, I've already told you before that she's already she gets more pissed off that some of the stuff looks better on me during the when we watched Rocky Horror. In fact, she was very angry about that, by the way. And this is why one of the characters I have is a femboy. Got the hips.
What?
Oh, sorry, it's Seb. Did you know Pol Pot's regime banned eating nuts because he was afraid people would decide to turn on him because of post-nut clarity?
Post-nut clarity.
You seem to forget what kind of warrior I am. A booty warrior! Do you know who I am? Oh yeah, I know who you are. You're the Joker. Gonna put you in the choker. Max, stop him! No, he's not gonna kill you, and we haven't tried this yet. Tried what? I see you, Joker. Yeah, putting on all that makeup like a good slut for daddy. Yeah, I've still gotta watch The Boys season 4. Okay.
Okay.
So your plan is to go up and down every street until you can get home.
You got a better one?
Well, here's a random idea. Find a taxi and see if they can drive you home.
They can't. I've already checked.
Okay.
Your friends have abandoned you.
Your gods have forsaken you. Oh. Okay. I'm trying to remember where his home is.
Oi. なんだと? Huh? Yeah.
Wait, no, it wasn't that far from the taxi company.
Dusty road, take me home. You know, well, if you need to, you've got that whole... Yeah, that. Oh yeah, you're going to Pride soon, so that's going to be fun. I'm curious to see how things go, how it goes with, you know, Jack there.
That's the timer.
I know. You're busy now, you silly goose. Yeah, so you've done all Kiryu's stuff for this.
I think so. I mean, again, never really finished this game, so couldn't say.
Oh god! Trigger! You know that'd get him killed.
I think you would know not to wear that.
You may now take part in the Tournament of Power. I don't know if you and Seb know this, but I showed Hawk this thing of someone, you know, that really annoying mission from Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, the following the train.
Yeah.
Someone's done it as a Thomas the Tank Engine animation.
Oh lord.
It's a lot funnier than it should be. There's even a Spider-Man 2 one. Takayama.
Watching Halton's running into red because I keep having to double take at Stanley's red hat.
Oh, mama, break my foot off in your ass. Yes, Fernando was the most vicious warrior in all of hell. He even called me a bitch ass. You ain't shit! This is how you break your foot off in someone's ass. Oh god. What if Borkle gets possessed by the spirit of Fernando? Rich bastard!
Well, Fernando died long before Borkle was born. He only gets possessed by the recently deceased. So,
well, I don't know that circumstance, but what if he gets possessed by other means? You know, like in the Boondocks. A silver plate. Huh. We're checking every individual building, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense. Club Sega. Wait, Ollie, go up.
Yeah.
Go to the right. That blue building right there. At the bottom left. Bottom left. Try that.
Yeah,
Kiryu department.
that's it. Yep.
We found it, Ollie.
Huzzah!
Huzzah!
Right, now we know where it is. Oh, you're gonna get the 100-man Tojo beat down. Oh well, it's gonna be fun to watch.
Oh, Ollie. So you've heard of Ryu Hazuki taking on 70 men. I'm going to be taking on 100 at the same time. It's too bad, really. They'd need a 250,000 of their current strength to even be a threat to Kiryu. But very well.
Huh.
If you brought Majima, you might have half of a chance. This battle will go down in history as the Great Clappening.
I mean, Majima alone could also probably take all of them.
Majima and Saijima together against the whole Tojo.
Like, in Like a Dragon Ishin, like, I wasn't expecting a sequence where Kiryu and Majima alone stormed the Shogun's castle. But I'd also, like, in hindsight, I'd have been disappointed if there wasn't something like that in there.
Well... Well, just remember, Yakuza 2, Majima took down the Omi alone, coming up 10 Keiichi Street all by himself, armed only with a knife and a builder's hat.
Yeah, despite appearances, Majima doesn't fuck around.
Well, you gotta go the other way, silly goose.
Oh, I thought it was around here. No?
Opposite side.
Oh yes, that smaller alleyway there.
No! Trigger, do not look for a map online. Stay away from Twitter.
Okay, you are very overdue your turn at this point.
Indeed I am, but at the same time, it was totally worth it to see you, race all those people and do something like, do the one thing in this game I can't do.
Alright, I have tagged you in.
Well done, Ollie. Your lashings will be less severe. Right, I'm going to bed. Get some sleep. Yes, go to fucking sleep, Kiryu. No, you don't need to play race toy cars. Go the fuck to sleep. There's Wiki sound. This is the man I wanted to see. Hey, Wada! Why do you look like shit?
I was just about to say,
Yeah.
why do you look like you've been beaten up?
Well, I'd see, and all of a sudden, some bubble guts got me. Stomach pains, Anyway, got so bad I had to get up and push out a great big. I think I get the picture. Not till it settles down. Down there, anyway. I explained to Steve that I'm backed up, so I'm going to need some backup. I know you take the key off, but do you mind taking a passenger for me? Oh, jeez, Kiryu! I don't think I can do this now.
Oh, jeez, Rick.
Man in black. Oh my god, it's Mack!
Yeah.
I know this guy. Do my eyes deceive me, or is that the baddest cat to ever walk the streets of Japan? Whoa! I knew it, Kiryu-san. Dude, it's me, Mack Zawa. Used to kick it back a few years back. Remember? Right, we met before. He's a photographer that travels around the world, if I recall it. But sorry, I think you have the wrong guy. I'm Suzuki. Yeah, whatever you say, Kiryu-san. Man, it's good to see you again. Like I said, my name is Suzuki. Sure is a trip, though, running into you out here. Shouldn't you be in Kamurocho doing crazy Yakuza stuff? You know, busting heads?
There will be
Not listening.
time for that.
I'll get to where you go, please. He's on. You got it, Kiryu, old buddy. Oh, God. And the worst part is when he's actually trying desperately to hide his appearance, you know, at least me and no one can even call him by name. And boy, did I run into a fiasco in India. How they expect to know? Are you listening? Oh, yeah, how have you been? You know, me busy as Globetrotting Bumblebee, looking for all the perfect shots. How would you define a perfect shot? Let me tell you like this. It's like when a scene catches your eye and the next thing you know, it sucks you into a trance. Something so powerful it gives you a revelation. Revelation, huh? Well, you see, when someone's got a revelation, it means their brain is going into overdrive. That hyped up mode of thinking unlocks powers within. Not to my own horn, but as a photographic phenomenon, it's my mission to life to complete as many groundbreaking revelations as possible.
Yakuza 4, Rush Hour and the Mob.
I'm surprised no one's made a Return of the Mack joke.
Yeah. Return of the Mack. Seb, that was your department.
That was your department. You've let us down again, Seb. There's no one believe in tradition anymore.
The idea came from your department, and as head of the department, it's your nuts on the block.
About that. You forgot how. Well, hey, that's no problem. I'm sure my ultra-bestie Kiryu can retrain himself to snap up the perfect pictures. Oh, let me out here, please. The Mack has returned. Kiryu, my Mack senses, they speak to me. A decisive moment in the making is going to go on nearby. How can you tell? Shoot, I've taken so many of these dang photos, it's like I have a sixth sense. A good shot's not so. You dig? But yeah, I know revelations about to happen here. Mack has textures. I like Mack.
Yeah.
You didn't pay your fare. Oh yeah, this one. Subtly lose sight of the car.
Blade and Yakuza crossover.
Sorry, I'm learning the controls, sir.
I thought you were supposed to lose sight of them.
I am. Sorry, tried my best. Crap, I was just supposed to figure out where Ryoko-chan lives. Why'd you do it, huh? You lost her on purpose, didn't you? Don't be rude, sir. Fine, this line's gonna have to get... Oh, I'm never taking a stinking taxi again. Hold on, sir, you're fair. Damn. Ah, there you are. Do I know you? The name is Oyama. I was driving the taxi in front of you. You lost me intentionally right there. Thanks for doing that. Oh, that was you. Sorry, I never wanted to tail you. Okay. You have any idea what's going on between our passengers? Not much. One was a young girl. She said a stalker's following her and asked me to shake them off. Has this happened before? Apparently this wasn't the first time. It sounds like he's been after her for a while. Thanks to you, nothing came of it. So that's what he's up to. I knew something was off. I'm glad the girl ended up safe. Things sort of been picked this girl up a few times. She's around my daughter's age, so I wanted to make sure she was all right. Good of you. Well, I better get back to work. Thanks for cooperating. No, thank you. There's the map. Hey, Suzuki-san. Oh, well, how are you feeling? Better. I appreciate you taking over. Whatever foul play you can clear up. Thanks. Sure thing. What a strange man.
Indeed.
Well, back to work for me. The thrilling story.
流すタクシーの鈴木さんですよね。
あんたは
こういうもんです。
Like a
He's
gander.
a police.
大阪府警
いや、私極道関係の事件を追ってましてね。昨日から東上会の堂島会長がここ福岡で行方不明になったって話じゃないですか。
そうらしいな。
あなたなんか行き先について知ってるんじゃないですか。堂島が行方不明になる直前、あなたのタクシーに乗っていたという目撃証言もあるんですよ。
知らないな。
大名橋で降ろした人ですよ。
ああ、あの客か。なんてことはない。普通に降ろしただけだ。そこから先のことは俺には関係ない。
Next check is again, you're taken to Thailand, was and made into a pop.
関係ねえってことはねえだろ。
Oh,
てめえの古巣だろう。よ、桐生さんよ。
Are you threatening me, you
あんま
bitch?
し警察なめてんじゃねえぞ。な、どういうつもりで福岡まで来たかは知らねえが、てめえの所在ぐらいちゃんと掴んでんだよ。
Dealt with, you know, a cop and stuff. With the, well, you've
そう
dealt
い
with
う
the
あ
cop
ん
and
た
stuff.
こそ、府警の刑事がどうして福岡にいるんだ。
今 この中洲街にな、近江の若頭の渡瀬が来てるんだよ。
何？近江の若頭がどうして福岡に？
近江の7代目が既得だって話、お前知ってるか？
話には聞いてる。
近江の7代目が死ねば東上会との五分杯がなくなる。そうなりゃ下手すりゃ戦争だ。だから東上会の連中は焦って各地に飛んで回っている。福岡には堂島自らが話をつけにやってきたわけだが、渡瀬はそれを阻止しにやってきたわけだ。
阻止ってことは、近江が東上会より先に杯を交わすということか。
さあな、別に奴らにとっちゃ東上会と山笠組が手さえ結ばなきゃいいだけの話。自分たちの言うこと聞かなきゃ山笠組を潰すぐらいの腹積もりかもしれねえ。そんなわけで今この中洲街は日本の裏社会において最も危険で最も重要で最も注目される場所になりつつある。当然東上会の奴らも近江の渡瀬が福岡入りしたことは知ってるはずだ。
Well, Tarsi came down to Fukuoka. He was looking to sell some weed. He was in the bind because he was weed.
大悟を拉致したの。
Yeah.
近江の人間、そう考えるのが自然だな。堂島大吾が掲載すりゃ杯交渉は進まない。もし東上会が会長代行を立てたとしても、堂島大吾の身柄さえありゃどうにでも話を運べるだろうからな。
で、あんたはそんな話をしに俺に会いに来たというのか？
まあそう焦るな。いいか、本題はこっからだ。東上会に堂島の警護を任されたチンピラ2人組がいたろ。確か森永と相沢って言ったか？
あいつらがどうした？
あの2人の動きをあんたに止めてほしいと思ってる。
なんだと？
堂島大吾が渡瀬組に拉致されたとありゃ、あの2人が勝ち込むのは目に見えている。そうなりゃそれを口実に近江連合は東上会に向こう正面切って戦争を仕掛けてくるだろうよ。
大戦争が始まるってわけか。
だからあんたには奴らよりも
Says
先
it's
に
my friend
渡
Biggest
瀬んとこ
Stickers.
行って話を丸く収めてもらいたい。
We tell Biggest Stickers hears of this.
俺はもう東上会の大門もなければ極道でもない。
だからだ、その方が都合いいんだ。
What? No, no. I put ties with them. That's why
同
I
じように
can't
精
do it.
通していて裏社会に顔が利く
Stop trying
ど
to
の
give
組
me
織にも
plots.
属していない人間しかいない。つまりあんたが一番の適任者だってわけだ。それにあんたえれえ強えって話だしな。
Anybody fancy
Kill us.
a giggle when I say my friend's
近江
name?
の大幹部を逮捕するなんてことになってる。
Dickus.
それこそどんな事態になるか分かったもんじゃねえ。ここは何事もなく穏便に済ませるのが一番なんだよ。
あんたの狙いは何なんだ？
大阪府警が本庁を出し抜いて今回の事件を収めたら、これ以上あちらにヘイコラしなくて済む。あんたも知ってるだろう。以前府警の女デカとどこぞの極道が仲良くなっちまったおかげで府警4課は表立って動けなくなったんだよ。この一件で府警が大吾工藤の要だということをアピールする必要があるんだ。
なるほど。理由はどうあれ利害関係は一致しているということか。
I'll just be a second. I'll be right back.
で、どうするよ。やってくれんのかい？
He's gone off to get his Batman outfit.
私は今どこにいるんだ？
クラブで組の幹部連中と
What
楽
is
しく飲んで
Superman
る
outfit?
確かオリビエって店だったかな。
オリビエって
知ってるのか？ならなおさら都合がいい。 今回の一件であんたがいくら暴れても、あんたが苦労して掴んだ仇の仕
Well,
事
you
は
make a
奪われ
very
る。
compelling argument there, sir. You won't
Nothing is
ruin the
too
life I'm trying to do as long as like, you continue to drag me into the plot. Head for Oliver. Right, gotta do plot. Gotta stop people from doing something stupid. Boom! Roll for anal circumference. What can I say? Guy just doesn't want to be penetrated. You see, that's what's going to kill you, kids. Being afraid of new experiences.
Huh? なんやあれ。
近江連合の渡瀬という男に話があってきた。
なんやと？あれ、どこの
どこの人？
タクシーのうんちゃんやで。おう、親父なら今戻ってきた。酒ちーっと飲んだだけで腹壊すさ。人間終わりやな。ほな、飲み直そうか。親父、なんやタクシーのうんちゃんがようあるみたいですわ。はあ？まだ迎えのタクシーなんか呼んでへんで。何や抜かしとんねん。それが普通のタクシーのうんちゃんやないみたいなんですわ。あ？ほう。こらけったいな運転手さんのお出ましやな。自分らもよう顔をがんとき、これがあの伝説の男、元東上会四代目会長桐生一馬藩や。おう、コラ君、自己紹介遅れました。わし、七代目近江連合で若頭させてもろてます。直参渡瀬組組長の渡瀬勝っちゅうもんです。よろしゅう。
お前が渡瀬。
Oh god damn. Right, it just kicked me, so
いやいや、しかしまさ
Shit.
か桐生藩の方から会いに来てくれると思ってまへんでした。
どういう意味だ。
どうってそないなん決まってますやん。わしらが福岡組んだりまで来たんは桐生藩あんたに会うためですせ。
何バカなこと言ってんだ。早いとこ大悟の居場所を教えろ。
はあ、居場所って
I just
そないなんは登場会の人間捕まえて聞いたらよ
I'm
ろしい
not really sure what we're going to do now because Ollie's gone. So, worst case scenario. Oh, wait, no, I can see him slightly moving. I think he's putting on the Batman outfit.
it's just I like he slid off the chair. I was like, oh no, he's fallen.
噂には聞いておりましたけど、それほんまやったんですか。
ち、とぼけるのも大概にしろよ。こっちも遊びできたんじゃねえんだ。
なるほど、なるほど。だんだん話読めてきましたわ。キルハン、ほんでここへ来は
We
っ
are
た
going to need signs of life.
Yeah, oh god, he might have actually fallen. Ollie, can you hear me? Do you need a life alert?
There he is.
Oh, there he is. No, he's not dead. I think he's putting on the Superman outfit.
I was just getting water for the coffee machine to make coffee and to splash some into my face because I was having trouble keeping the eyes open.
Right, it kicked me.
Oh, has it?
Yeah, it kicked me, and I just thought you were, and I just thought we just saw slight signs of you.
I had to pop in to taunt him. I was like, what are you going to do now? You're fucked.
Tagged you back in.
Yeah, okay. It could be worse.
まずは腕試しや。堂島の竜がなんぼのもんか試させてもらいますぜ。
Ollie's making a cappuccino.
Well, it's just a regular coffee.
It just sounds like a milky. To froth my milk.
frothing, but okay.
I've run out of pods. I'm just using instant coffee at this precise moment in time.
Have to have 2 shots of vanilla, one at the bottom and one at the top. It doesn't have the right texture otherwise.
How you doing, Trigger?
I'm alright. I thought I'd pop in because you were looking very tired.
I am. I didn't manage to sleep a wink last night because I knew I had something to get up for, so obviously brain's like, nope, that's not happening, mate.
Oh, the fuck to sleep!
As you slipped down in your chair, I went, send out an SOS! He's
No.
down!
No,
Well, I just thought he was putting on the Batman outfit.
It was always intentional to flip out of the chair.
Those boys are no pushovers.
With how tired you looked, it looked like you just collapsed and slid out.
I guess it looks like that. I keep remembering the calf grinding quiz. Oh yeah, he was fun. Hello.
怖いな。そない怒らんでもええですやん。時間もたっぷりあるんですし。
Obi-Wan Kenobi was quite good actually. I mean, it was frequently very dumb,
こ
but
の
it's
一
like
番高い酒持ってきて。
it was. Well, it was a fourth
キルハ
prequel
もこちら
movie.
に酒の一杯くらいおごらせてください。
Welcome to Mafia Mondays. We are playing Where's Ollie?
Hello.
There he is! There he is! Hello, Ollie, hello!
Hello.
どないしました
So,
Where?
has Jack just gone? Is he
I
just
think
gone now?
so.
He just disappeared as soon as Trigger turned up. Maybe you scared of him.
こちらでよろしいでしょうか。
おう、これ
He
はほん
hasn't
まに一
got
番
anything
高い酒なん
against
か
you that we don't know about, has he, Trigger?
Look, well, how would we know? He never tells anyone.
Look, last time we heard from it. Last time they spoke, was when, Trigger, told him off one time, but in the most mild way possible.
Sweetness in this.
Where on the screen is Ollie San Diego? Ollie San Diego, Ollie
Right
San
here.
Diego.
Just waving a dispenser of artificial.
A dispenser of justice. I am the coffee mate.
I'm using coffee, mate. Actually.
Take my bitter justice. Ollie San Diego, Ollie San Diego.
The coffee maker is legit a brilliant name for a coffee.
Yeah, but the best part is, Ollie, you can just throw coffee in people's lap.
You can rename all your moves like.
When they're in the middle of a conversation and they're in their evil speech, you just throw coffee on their dick.
No, he could be like All Might. All his moves can be named after coffees, though.
Nescafe smash.
Espresso smash.
Instant kick to the deck.
Macchiato uppercut.
Is this a spin-off of T series? Oh yeah, Seb made a channel called TEA T series, where
No,
he would.
that's your arch enemy, the teammate. It's just a group of maids.
Well, considering that in Tekken, there's a character who's in Tekken 8, there's a character whose entire personality is literally, I like coffee and every other drink sucks.
Yeah.
And her arcade ending is literally her fighting someone who drinks tea.
His sidekick's called Jitters.
Jitters.
The better part is when you're on the floor. When you're on the floor and you're being beaten down, the villain stand up, you just go, hold on a minute, oh crow! And then the butler comes in and pours some coffee and then tosses it in their eyes. Ah, fuck!
Coffee mate will fight his arch nemesis.
Earl Grey.
The teammates, Earl Grey and Tea Biscuit.
Jasmine, Calamar.
Yeah, they are all named after that is the names of the mates.
After different types of tea.
Yes.
Jasmine, ginseng.
It's like the one Asian one is ginseng, and you're like, I feel like that was a bit racist.
Oh wow!
Coffee in your eye, right in your balls. Oh fuck!
Seb says Merle Grey is the main character of T series.
No, the worst thing is, one of the maids beats him by literally just putting a spoon in the tea, stirring it for a bit, and then smacking him on the bell end with the end of it.
I mean, I've heard the hot teaspoon on the cheek treatment.
Next time on Espresso Shot, will teammate beat Earl Grey? Find out on the next exciting episode.
No, you should save the Espresso Shot thing. The Espresso Shot thing for the porn parody version.
That just sounds like the good name of the show.
No, the Espresso Shot bit is saved for the porn version for when he fucks his villains, and while he's fucking the maid, he's like, how would you like an espresso shot?
Evil Earl Grey has threatened to try and take over the entire caffeination.
He's dumping coffee into the harbour.
Well, considering again that in the Netflix exclusive movie, America the Motion Picture, Britain's plan to take over America and win the Civil War was to have blimps that dropped tea all over the Americans, turning them British and rotting their teeth.
You got to be careful of that doppelganger you've got, though. He's an American ripoff called Starbucks. It's like Booster Gold.
Ollie, you could have a sort of child sidekick called the Costa Kid.
Costa Kid or Kid Costa? Which one?
No, Kid Costa's what you call his replacement when he dies. Yeah, it's like the Robin.
And his faithful pet dog, Biscotti.
Oh, and also the Informant, which is just Nero's. You're supposed to be British. Don't you question my Britishness, you Yankee hippie. I want me the crap out of some scones and Earl Grey.
That is a legit great combo, though.
Well, Liz is the tea person. If you remember the podcast a while back, it was literally Liz, Trigger, and Hawk talking about the different kinds of tea they like.
Okay, catch me up on the plot that I missed.
Well, we walked in, and this guy knows who you are because, of course, Kiryu cannot keep a secret.
Yeah.
So, you know, Kiryu's been dragged back into the plot, kicking and screaming.
Yeah.
And then, listen, those two guys, remember those two guys from the Tojo who were supposed to be looking after Daigo and fucked up Merrily?
Yeah.
I'm kind of worried that because the Omi Alliance is in town as well, they're gonna fucking kick off. So I was sent down specifically to stop it, and then I end up beating up his guys, which he seems to have wanted.
Right.
Okay, that is apt. People, anyone gets a whiff of the power that Kiryu has, they'll follow him. Yeah. I think Kiryu's trying to get the plot as well right now, like, just give me the plot. I want to go back to my life of driving taxis and racing street thugs.
I told you his next spin-off game is going to be sent to Thailand. He's going to be turned into a pop idol.
No, if anyone's going to do that, that'd be Majima.
The pop idol part of Yakuza is in this game, though.
We're going to use all of that charm that he's got so he'll become the best pop idol in the world.
He'll be the toughest pop idol. Do you really think anyone's going to grow him? Without getting their arms broken. Face it, the first person that tries to fist him is going to tighten his butt cheeks and break their wrists. You know, like Brock Sampson did.
Well, I bet people would buy that game though if you got reincarnated into a pop idol and you had to play Yakuza as a pop idol.
Actually, you know what? With the cancer he's got now, he could have like a delusion where he's been isekai'd.
Yeah. I think people would play that game.
Ollie, they could do a Like a Dragon game, but he gets isekai'd into a fantasy world and it'll be fine because you know it's Kiryu. Even if he's playing an androgynous femboy. That's overpowered as fuck, and he doesn't really notice because he's just like that in the real world as well. I don't give a single fuck where Daigo is. The real problem is you being here. What? Oh, okay, this is the problem. Everyone expects Kiryu to do everything. Oh, save us, the Kiryu!
We'll never know Jack left the chat.
But we know he can do anything. T has fallen into the river in Boston City.
Why
aren't you doing it? Ah, honor.
We need you to blindly rank these fanboys from 1 to 5.
He's trying to help the Tojo out just because he wants a good fight when the eventual war comes. What kind of guy?
Yeah, you've got to respect him.
Yeah.
And you gotta respect him, or he'd beat you. My dad beat me all the time. And my mom tried to stop him. He beat her too. He was tough but fair. You had to respect him, or he'd beat you. God, I love 50's Uncle Fester. Of course, you only know the whole, I'll shoot him in the back.
He's trying to help the Tojo out so he gets a good fight when the war comes. Me selling weapons to Japan as America and Hoi fall.
Right, we better keep... Right, I was going to make a joke involving Transformers Hearts of Steel, but doesn't seem appropriate for now. It's basically what if Transformers, but they landed in the Industrial Revolution.
As long as we start it with "You got the touch," do.
You know that song was actually made for a completely different movie.
Oh, it was still a good song.
And the original version of the song was fucking terrible.
It's like Power of Love. It's still a good song.
Yeah. Well, yeah, the version we got. Oh, there's the two idiots I was looking for.
Oh, that's not a very nice thing to say about me and Ollie.
Well, you're my favourite kind of idiot.
Yay, simple.
These idiots, however. So, but Watasi showed up in Pokemon. The chairman disappears. Okay, this is exactly why I was sent down, you fucking idiots. Okay, it kicked me again, but they were. But again, I was sent down to deal with this because those two idiots were going to run in and do it themselves.
Tagging it back in.
Yeah, I know.
You got silly oligons.
But I'm lasting longer than it usually does, so.
Yeah.
Internet was last week.
Well, to be fair, we can't clarify that unless we ask Liz.
True. Look, I think you've asked enough of Liz this week.
I don't think I asked Liz anything.
Give him a chance. It's only Monday.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, new week. I get a new set of questions.
Then let's go.
Let's go!
First question: balls or no balls?
Balls. What are we doing in a taxi? I'm a fucking taxi driver! What do you think I ride? A Mitsubishi?
Bitch, if you didn't want to be in this taxi, why did you get in?
Why is this taxi tricked out like a NASCAR? Long
Why
story.
isn't yours?
Why isn't yours?
Why does your taxi have a full-length stripper pole and disco lights? Why doesn't yours? So why does your limo? In your limo does all the chairs lay flat and become a bed? No reason.
In case I want to lie down at a rest stop.
Have you not had a lap dance during the break? Then you have not lived.
Sometimes I do sell my old weapons to the enemy before the war in Haifar because I know they'll have inferior weapons that way. Yeah, you can have my shitty LE guns. They break when
okay, why are you? Okay, that's just Albedo's strategy in Overlord 4 of, look, we could literally wipe you all out and make your race extinct. But what we're going to do is we're not going to use high-end magic. We're going to give you a month to prepare because we want this to be fun. But that's what she literally says. But that's literally what she says to a kingdom is, look, last time you saw us in battle, we basically wiped out most of your people. This time around, let's have some fun with it. So we're not going to use all of the stuff that we could easily use to wipe you out. Let's have some fun with
And then they
war.
sent a small child, right?
No, they kept begging for the war not to happen, and, well, it happened anyway. I still like Shaltier's one of literally going up to a massive species of wolf people and going, right, so here are the terms. You can either serve us loyally...
is accurate.
Yeah. Sam, Liz's tits trigger, Liz's tits Seb, lol, he's not. Yeah, that is accurate. So he literally just walks into a group of these dog people and goes, hi, so if you surrender to us, we'll leave 100,000 of your men, women and children alive. If you don't, well, we'll slaughter most of you anyway. No negotiation.
Or you're going to have to watch Seb, he keeps going on about Liz's tits.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to kick him in the dick again.
You're gonna have to watch him.
Occasionally broken up by, hey guys, have I ever told you about King Zok?
Have I ever told you about the Nibble Pibblies?
The Nibble Pibbly.
No, Trigger, you haven't told us about the Nibble Pibblies because you just made them up.
No, they work in my gumball factory.
Why do you have a gumball factory?
Because I couldn't get a chocolate factory, someone stole all the Oompa Loompas.
You just want to murder children in hilarious ways.
Maybe.
Or maim them.
I like to kill, I like to maim.
Yes, I'm insane, but it's okay because I can change. Taxi. Strange. Taxi from Ayama-san of the Tojo clan, huh? That's right. Sounded urgent. I don't think he'd be happy to hear I was late. Oh, yeah. Alright, let me check on that real quick. I don't trust Yakuza who wear tracksuits.
They work for the Kingpin. And they're Russian.
Heads to the
funny in highball when European countries join the East Asian co-conspiracy sphere. Like, why?
Hey Ollie, it's one of those levels where I've got to wander around.
And
He's
beat
in
people
here
up.
somewhere. Find him. It's like a Scooby-Doo advert. He runs in one room and then comes out the other.
So,
What the fuck?
Bulgaria is my favourite Asian country.
And also his favourite Womble.
What the hell? What are we stuck again?
He just T-posed.
No!
You can't assert dominance against me, you textureless fool!
You wouldn't hit a man who's T-posing, would you?
Okay, that's gonna be a terrifying visual from the other side. Like, no hesitation, a man just punching out glass panes. And then barreling towards you.
I feel like the correct way of doing it is just to, like, long jump through. Like, legs first.
Eat the floor!
Sidewalk strong enough.
Eat this rug.
No. You say Mother Earth, the Earth is your mother? That's right. Kiss your mother. How about a Glasgow kiss, you shape?
You kiss your poor mother with that mouth.
How dare you kiss out my poor mother?
No, you have to use his correct name, his correct thing. It's Dr. Moon.
People always talk about Mother Earth, never Father Moon.
That's because he's got a doctorate. It's Dr. Moon.
Yeah.
Told you.
Dr. Moon!
I love doing that. Ollie, he just casually slapped a door.
Him slap the door.
He's
Oh shit,
fucking the door.
It's kicked me again.
Oh no!
Ow.
Ah!
What a good time to kick you.
Okay. I've paused and I'm tagging you back in.
Dr. Moon, Dr. Moon, calling Dr. Moon.
Dr. Moon, Dr. Moon. I attributed that song to ABBA for so long.
Are you just for Aqua ABBA?
Ollie, we maxed it out.
Yes.
He has maxed out the heat.
Have a lazy boy.
I used to think Boney M was ABBA. Basically, yeah, Rara Rasputin as well was one that I just assumed was ABBA.
Good song, though.
Gunfire. Let's hurry.
They are ABBA but with Edge. Oh, is
I didn't know the wrestler
he
The
in there
Edge
too?
ever sung with ABBA.
I thought you'd come. You sure took your sweet time.
Adam Copeland really missed a trick when he went to AEW, not calling himself Ledge.
You're supposed to be swearing an oath to the Yamagasa, not murdering their patriarch.
They started it.
Look like two just figure out that I'd never settle such humiliation. Is that why you're here? To stop me? Truth is, I never had the slightest intention of an alliance with the Yamagasa. I planned to lose amount of cash in their face and then slowly their necks. I can see how you're the chairman, even if he was merely head of a backwards family. Rame was on to me from the start.
Oh no, he's got a cash bomb.
弾が外れてくれたおかげで隠し持ってたナイフで胸を一突きすることができた。どうしてそんなことを？決まってるだろ。天下の登場会が山笠組みてえな小さな組と五分の杯など交わす必要がないからだ。しかしそれは堂島会長の意思に反する。あなたは堂島会長に背くつもりなんですか？堂島会長だと元会長の間違いじゃないのか？青山組長、あなた今なんて？
Fuck you, sir.
現時点で登場会のトップはこの俺だ。
Was that?
会長が消えちまった以上、
What the fuck
俺
just
の意
happened?
思が登場会の意
He
思
fell asleep.
になるんだよ。
It's Wednesday now.
Fuck! How long have we been
俺の
streaming?
考えは至ってシンプルだ。極道は食うか食われ
Bloody hell, how long is this cutscene?
杯なんか交わしてる暇があったら
Gameplay only lasts an
山笠
hour.
組を潰して島を奪えばいい。そういうことだ。まあ
In our case, we're lucky if it does.
You know, that's actually happened to me though. I had the flu once. I fell asleep and I found it like the next time I woke up, it was 3 days later.
Shit.
What time is it? Doesn't matter what time it is. It's Thursday. What?
Hey, look, Ollie, My Hero Academia. Look, Aizawa was about to try and kill Ayama.
That's not gonna go well.
Do you realize what you're doing? I'm aiming a gun at you, genius.
I don't know why I just don't shoot him.
Wouldn't be the first time that we've shot a patriarch. A patriarch's been shot.
You think you can just shoot me? Oh, I'm sure I can. Physics says if I just squeeze, the trigger will pull.
Yeah, but you say that, but he might just catch him in the ear.
You were 2
You
feet
missed.
from him.
I don't know how
They're
you
blank.
missed. I don't know how you'd miss that shot.
They didn't miss their blanks. Yeah, well, I'd be sure I could trust you. Can't have a loose cannon punk like you with real bullets, can I?
Yeah, but you can still turn the gun around and start beating you to death with a hard metal gun.
What if you'd mistakenly shot a civilian?
Wait, what if he needed that gun?
So there you go. That's okay, that one's full of legs as well.
Oh, shit.
兄貴森永青山
Punch three shot or push?
4代目は引っ込んでてください。これはあくまで身内の問題。登場界のしつけの一つですから。貴様。感謝します。あなたが来てくださったおかげでここから無事に出られそうです。なんだと。なんやこりゃ。いや田の頭、こいつらがまだらめ首長。なんやと。親父親父おい救急車やはよ親父を病院に運ばんか
Looks like I've got to punch my way out of this. It's always the thick, bald people I have to punch.
Very easy to mistake German, Jamaican. Yeah, because you can totally tell that through the sound of their singing.
It might take a while to explain. Aizawa? Yeah.
俺が足止めする。でも早く行け。絶対にそいつを死なせるな。
Hey, Ollie.
Hey, looks like the internet's a little fucky today. Or Discord is on my end, one or the other.
Well, it's getting a bit fucky on my end too, but yeah. Discord's being a bitch lately. I doubt you'd believe what I have. I don't want to hear your excuses. You'll pay for this. And that is why I'm not bothering to explain.
Leave his bitch mother out of this.
That's got a good start.
Flying dragon kick. Oh no, my precious antique face.
No! Remember the best part of Mass Effect 2 where you shoot out the rich guy's vase?
I don't think I've ever played any of the Mass Effect games.
Oh, we went through them before we started. It was Mass Effect Monday originally, but then we ran out of Mass Effects. I haven't really played them either, because more of just...
Me and my... Well, as we said, Liz pretty much did all of Mass Effect 1. She did part of Mass Effect 2 and then I did the rest because Mass Effect 2 is kind of my jam.
Strawberry, blackcurrant, what kind of jam are we talking? I'm more bird man myself. So you and Liz basically were playing Mass Effect, and Ollie was watching you do it.
Yes.
Yes. Yes,
Do
that is
it.
literally... Oh, well, I beat the boss, so now it's time to escape, I suppose.
What was your first clue? The big words saying escape on the screen.
I mean, that was a bit of a... I mean, that was quite a hint.
Usually after these things, there's a cutscene. I just beat a boss and there's no cutscene. Well, he's dead. He's down.
Remember, don't set off the alarms.
Set off the alarm.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said. Set off the alarms.
Taste the wall, you specky twat. Hello.
Taste the rainbow.
Oh, what the hell. Get up. Kiryu, what you're doing now is murder.
I never liked this thing anyway.
It was Noah's Ark, motherfucker! Essence of Noah's Ark! I beat up these bitches 2 by 2, hurrah! Hurrah! Cesaro, motherfuckers!
Oh, he fell on his own knife.
And on his keys.
That one's took an arrow to the knee because he's holding it going, ah!
Oh. Oh.
That, oh yeah, that's the thing. I forgot. Ah, it might as well. You're the last one. I'm being generous.
Finish him!
Honda!
He's slimmed down since the last time we saw him.
Oh, not E Honda.
Oh.
It is Street Fighter 6 canon that the E stands for Edmund. Edmund Honda.
Yes, I remember.
Oh look, they're so considerate. They're all wearing masks because they're sick. They don't want to get you sick while they kill you.
Yeah. It's nice of them.
So I want to beat him up, but we don't want to give him the flu.
Remember, kids, politeness costs nothing, and masks are very easy to wear when you're not well.
And also remember, you've been lied to. They don't protect you; they protect others.
Was that not what everyone was told?
No, they were told they'd protect you.
I mean, they protect you by dint of everyone wearing them.
Pretty much, yeah. So then an HS doctor basically got silenced because he said they don't actually protect you; they protect everyone around you. And he literally got silenced. He was like, "No, I'm just saying that if everyone's wearing them, it's fine." But they literally completely banished the man.
I mean, I assumed that was the what's the word here? I'm not braining well today. I assumed that was just what was being told to people. Mind you,
No, because he was literally just correcting all the people that went, "Oh, wear a mask; it will protect you." And he literally just went, "No, it protects everyone else around you." And he was just trying to explain how masks actually worked.
Yeah.
But he got completely cancelled for it because they thought he was like an anti-masker. And he's like, "No, I'm saying they're a good thing. I'm just explaining to you that you're saying you're not giving the right reason for why."
N95 masks will give you some protection. I mean, like, a mask does give you some protection, but not as much as someone else wearing one will give everyone else. Yeah.
So what that tells you in today's modernness is if you see a fucker with a mask on, they've got the couve.
They've got the what?
They've got the couve. Just don't lick that person.
警察にも逮捕されない。これまで通りタクシーを運転することもできるはずです。
Mind you, I'm in the camp of people who think it's weird that we weren't always wearing masks when we were sick. It's weird that we ever thought it was okay to breathe all over people while spreading germs.
Oh yeah, but it's alright for us to do other things all over them.
With consent.
Yeah, but still, it's weird.
People are.
It's the complete psychopaths that will be involved in an 8-way cuddle session and still insist on wearing a mask. And you're like, really?
You know, I've not got rules against you saying orgy if that's what you meant.
I was trying to stop saying gangbang, actually.
Well, yeah, you can also say that on my stream.
I know, but I'm polite. I try not to say things. I'm like, whoa, internal brains say no.
Wait, isn't he in Like a Dragon?
Sorry about that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the guy, one of the guys from Like a Dragon.
Yeah.
Do you know when you wish you had a camera on the whole time? My little boy knows how to use the toilet. He does not know how to wipe his own ass.
Oh, for God's sake.
So he stood up, and I went, okay, bend over then, and he headbutted the toilet.
Oh my God.
And I went, I wish I had a fucking camera.
Huh.
I wish I was filming constantly.
Very cute. If I was to go missing, someone else from Tojo 924, that someone would betray me.
Now, did we find out who sent you the young lady?
That's 4 wolves sent by none other than Dojima-san. And Dojima-san has gone back to the Rising Sun.
Eh. お車を手配いただきありがとうございます。まだらめ組長。ホテルでの会合をキャンセルし、車での面会を申し入れてほしいと
Why do old Asian men look so angry all the time?
They've seen some shit.
He has seen some shit. Look at him, he just looks angry all the time.
Because when you see how fucked up their children are these days, wouldn't you be angry and disappointed?
The fuck you talking about?
You've seen the tentacle porn.
Okay, but
My
what does...
general. They looked out and go, my son created tentacle porn. So that's not too bad. They also spend their lives making pictures of sexy furries.
Yeah, I watched a weird anime yesterday.
I'm not seeing the problem here. They also still use Mozilla Firefox.
I watched a weird anime yesterday. This girl jumped on this guy while he was asleep. And it's like his sister jumps on him while he's asleep and straddles him. And he's like, what are you doing? And it's like, well, you don't tell me you don't enjoy this. So it's like get off me now. Which went, alright, tomorrow I'm going under your bed and going to attack you with tentacles. Oh, so you're moving into different types of hentai.
Okay, just to go back to what Laura just said, what's wrong with using Mozilla Firefox?
Isn't that a browser people hate?
No.
Okay, what's the browser that doesn't do anything that bad but everybody fucking hates?
It's probably Microsoft Edge.
I don't know, ask Eves.
Oh my god, is that what they call it now?
Yeah.
Oh my god! It's not the perverse things and the weird cartoon porn they've created. It's the fact that they're using Microsoft Edge. Okay, now I understand why you're upset with your child. Dishonor on our families.
I mean, I use Microsoft Edge for one specific purpose, and it's because on Windows 10 you can have different browsers play through different speakers. So if I want something on my TV, I put it on through Microsoft Edge.
No, it's quite clever. I'll give you that.
So that's what I use for like YouTube and streaming services and stuff if I want it on the TV.
But yeah, also, in these things, they've got to always be angry because they're always having to deal with people under them that are fucking idiots. Have you seen how most Tojo is?
Yeah.
Look how their subordinates behave. I mean, Ollie, you can attest to this. How many times have you met the textured leaders of the Tojo who are on good terms with Kiryu, and Kiryu's had to beat up their men because they're being assholes on the streets?
It does happen a fair bit.
That's how Yakuza 3 started. Wouldn't you be angry all the time of like, he has a very distinct face. He looks very specific. How do you not know what Kiryu looks like?
I'm wondering why Kiryu never tries to get rid of these children in the orphanage. Can I interest you in a child? Would you like a child?
Well, it's a Hansel and Gretel thing. He's got to fatten them up so that he can eat them.
He just wants to retire from the plot and raise his kids.
I've got a lovely racist girl. You'd love her.
Oh my god! Of course, that's the one you remember. I'm still amazed they never removed that line, but I'm glad they kept it in because of the context of the story in general, and all they get go like, this is the plot. This isn't even a side story.
I'm just proving that I watched the show.
This is.
Yeah, I don't know. I just love all these reactions like, this isn't a side story. This isn't an optional thing I chose. This is the plot.
This quest is on the critical path.
I knew it was coming up, and I just wanted all this like fresh, raw reaction to that. I mean, again, they fixed the translation because the original PS3 version is there's a few problems with it in terms of translation, especially if you go back to the other stuff because the names are all messed up. But they chose to keep that in, Ollie. They chose to keep that line in.
That'll be alright. That one will be fine.
Worst part is that I played that game originally on the PS3 and I just didn't remember that at all.
Yeah, that's why you've got to love Ollie. He does not see racism. even if it's blatantly dot and bubble in front of him.
I was so angry at myself for that.
He's so pure and innocent, he does not see racism. He doesn't see colour, his world is monochrome.
I just thought they were spoiled rich kids, and they were. But
He's like Megatron, he's completely colourblind. That's why you can't tell which one of his Seekers is Starscream.
I just thought they were spoiled rich kids, and they were, but I missed the voodoo line, which was like the big giveaway. So
I thought it was really obvious after that guy started talking. I was like, wow.
I mean, yeah, I was getting those vibes, but and then like I watched the episode back. Of course they're racist. It's all over the fucking episode.
I don't know how I missed it. It's right fucking there, mate.
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you. It's right there. They might as well have a swastika and neo lights on the side of the wall.
But that episode about missing a danger that's right in front of you because it exists outside your bubble, I missed something that was right in front of me because it exists outside my sphere of experience. That is actually infuriatingly brilliant.
Isn't it ironic?
Isn't that an IRONICINO?
Speaking of missing things, the plot. Suddenly he's not mad at Naked Woman, although he might have to ask the question as to, okay, why naked? Like, did you feel you owed me?
Why are you showing me those?
Again, I told you, Ollie, he's too pure to be a booty warrior. He dispenses justice, but he can't dispense it in the way that we can.
Like, bitch, I just killed like 17 guys. I'm tired.
A declaration dissolving the Yamagata family.
In acid.
Go tell the priest we're not a gang anymore.
In acid.
We're dissolving the family. Okay. No, he means literally. What? Okay. What the fuck? And there's like a big old bath of acid, and he's dipping his members in.
He's just like got all his men lined up. Knife goes in, cuts come out.
There's acid, so it won't like. No, it'd be literally men go in, bones come out.
Melt him with acid.
There's just one guy. I'm acid proof. So I saw this episode of Rick and Morty. So he jumps in with the girl and they survive, right? Because it's fake.
Yeah, that's the fake acid. Kiss the vat. All this, but like Rick fucked them because he didn't respect the vat of acid. How do you wait? If you're a different Rick, how do you? Every Rick has a vat of acid. A vat of fake acid.
To be fair, it is a good plan. It's almost foolproof.
Oh yeah, it's just, I wouldn't be swimming in hiding under Mountain Dew. Say you love the vat. I love the vat. Kiss the vat. Don't worry, you'll be back in another game later.
You will return in Yakuza 18.
The way the series is going, probably.
Well, the thing is, again, at this point, the Tojo is gone completely. It's over. It's gone. It's been gone for 2 games now. At this point,
what have they got against can't even finish the joke. What have they got against Dorothy's dog?
That's Toto.
Why does Dorothy have a band? and not a good one. Like Toto. But again, there's no... Look, at this point, all it is with Kiryu is making sure people don't know he exists and also not having cancer.
So his great-great-grandson works for Shinra in the science department, right?
I hope not.
No,
Either that,
that's-
or they do a crossover where for some reason he's in Tekken.
That's
And it's somehow-
Hojo.
Oh no, Ollie, that's how they'll cure his cancer. He'll run into Jun Kazama and she'll somehow cure him with her now suddenly mystic powers that she has.
俺はお前が思っているほどできた人間じゃない。
Or maybe it'll be like Kotal Khan, where he's only powerful and undefeatable in his wheelchair.
あってのも根っこは同じ。所詮は極道だ。だが極道は極道でも皆同じってわけじゃない。俺はできた人間じゃない。
Being Yakuza doesn't make us all the same.
男の頼みを聞けないほど腐っちゃいない。
You know, if he was really twisted, he'd make her strip now and fuck her on the old man.
So cuck the old man.
Yeah, completely cuck the old man.
預からせてもらう。
But he's probably so old it doesn't work anyway. He just sits there going, I could never have sex again.
本気で俺に任せるというなら何も聞かずに預けてくれ。桐生さん。
Do you know when they've got the sideburns and the beard like that?
一人になることなく。
All I can think of is Planet of the Apes.
理由はどうあれ。弱りきっていた俺のそばに。
Dr.
I'm
Zeus, Dr. Zeus.
I'm just imagining the political campaigns of the Planet of the Apes. It's like my father once said to me. That's what he said to me when he ate my child. Oh, Abe. Elect Harambe 2024.
If you vote for me, I will bring you more bananas than you have ever seen.
Hey, this guy ain't got shit on Donkey Kong.
And then we will finally destroy Superman. Vote Grod 2028.
Well, doesn't he like mind control people anyway?
Yeah, but he still hasn't fucking done it.
I don't know, I mean, we've got Darkseid now ordering drinks in a bar owned by Kite Man. We've got a superhero from DC that's powered as sexual assault. Because that's a superpower now. And a guy powered purely by cocaine.
Well, she's upset because he wouldn't bang her.
I don't think that's what happened, but okay.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention, so that's what I'm going to assume.
The Madarami wants me to break up the Yamagasa family. And if I'm going to find him, I better start tracking down his men. They were wearing those tacky red tracksuits. Okay, so I've got to randomly run around, find people with red tracksuits, and beat them up. Hold on.
That would appear to be the case.
Standing smack dibble in the middle of Nagatsu Boulevard.
Bitch, you are going to get run over.
We're 3.5 hours in, by the way.
Okay.
It's flown by, hasn't it?
Well, yeah, and for once you started it off.
Yeah. Well, we had racing to do.
And you are the fastest, and you are the biggest racer here.
You always said racist, then, didn't you?
I know.
We made that joke last week.
I know, that's why I stopped, because I made that joke before. Holy, the fastest racist there is.
Racer!
Yeah.
Racer!
Yeah, he shouts the N-word and then he runs.
You know, the latest Sonic R is not going to go well, is it? That's right, I could beat any Tron there is.
Oh.
Why are you being beaten up by what looks like Westlife?
Everybody's looking for a beating.
They look like some sort of really bad 90s boy band.
They do.
That guy had a bucket hat and everything.
slap your ass.
I'm starting to think
Rub his head against the floor, he'll find that special thing.
Mate, 3 of them out in one kick. You see, my style is kick. Really? Really? This is how we're doing things.
Every 5 feet you have a random encounter.
Yeah, really.
More, turn encounters off.
That's tomorrow. Oh, more of you! Very well, let's make this an orgy. Well, it's a gaggle of pervert. Well, it's a splooge of perverts.
Splooge!
No, that's the technical term for a gang of perverts. A splooge. Fuck was that? Now then, I know there's one more. There's more of you.
Is that fucker down there?
Come on, fatty. Come on, up here. Come on.
You can't get up there. There's stairs.
Come on. I believe in you. Yay! Come on.
Now kick him back down them.
Come on. Come on. You can do it. Uh-oh, we almost got a jog. Now go for a swim. Go on, get your lazy ass some exercise.
Can you imagine if there's just some random guy in a red tracksuit you just beat him up for no reason? Let's go out. What's Blake ever do to you? Keep kicking it off the wall.
Come on, that was cool.
It was.
I just won an official qualifier fight by uppercutting a guy with a bike.
Can't do that with a Boris bike.
Rich bastard.
There's some American tourists
Oh,
in that crowd going, look, he's just
You want to fuck the poor? How about you get fucked by the public?
Yeet the rich.
Ollie, I literally just sodomized a guy with a parking bollard. And that's the best you can come up with. Eat the rich. I just need a piece of public property to sodomize a rich guy.
I said yeet, but okay.
Nah. No, yeet's totting people.
on Minecraft.
Right. Yeah. So let's see. Where are these red tracksuited fools?
Hey, you just got a message from that guy that sat on that bullard. He's got a pain in the ass.
He certainly has. He'll never fart again. Hello there, street punks. I'm gonna teach you the ways of the booty warrior.
Do 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 do.
Neon Genesis Evangelion. Show about a guy who lets the world turn to mush because he's not feeling good that day.
I love the last bit of that where they've now they've released it. It's like, do you know how many times you've reset the fucking universe? 23.
I got salt.
It's like, dude, you've reset the universe 23 times and you still fuck it up. One of the universes was a dating sim.
I just remember the stuff I've seen where Arthur's extremely homophobic. But are they plotting hosts?
Oh no, it's a host club.
If you decide to take up the challenge, come to Osei Bridge. I've got a special ring set up. Ollie, we've got a wrestling side quest.
Oh, good.
Let's see. It said Osei Bridge.
I think I'm being spoiled. I prefer my Doritos with dip now. I don't like them without dip anymore.
Oh yeah, Liz insists with me that please make sure there's some kind of dip.
What? Okay, dips of choice. What do you go for?
Oh, see, I don't think there's a bad choice.
Yeah, true. I mean, Liz goes for nacho cheese. I generally tend to keep the McDonald's dips and then just use them for my crisps these days.
See, I like a strong cheese Dorito with a salsa dip.
All good choices.
If I'm going tangy, I like the sour cream. It's a mix and match bag, isn't it? It's whatever you've got. You have to get the right dip for it. I wouldn't want a spicy Dorito with a salsa.
No, not.
In my brain, that's psychotic.
Well, I used to get the nachos from my local cinema. It's quite a big tray of nachos, and they give you 3 dips. They discontinued the cream cheese one, which was my favourite, which sucks. But I usually then go with 1 nacho cheese, 2 salsa, because by the time I get through 1 nacho cheese, another one would be cold. So...
Oh, okay. So I've got to go to my apartment. Put on a map.
Here's a question: have you ever tried the KFC pizza?
No.
Domino's did this a while back. I don't know why.
Let's mention that one.
It's literally like KFC chicken. KFC gravy instead of tomato sauce, like covered in cheese.
That actually sounds kind of.
It was it was amazing, but I was just breaking it down and thinking about it. I was like, God, that's just awful for your stomach and calorie wise.
Oh, Ollie, reference to Yakuza 3.
Yes.
Dragon Mask. I remember a wrestling match. I forgot I brought this with me. Well, if I was in the ring, I could wrestle and no one would know it was me. Go now. We're going to go wrestle. We're ending the stream with wrestling.
Wrestling.
Oh, yeah, it's about to get real. The natural born here. Well, let me tell you something, brother. We're gonna go on Oakley Bridge, and we're gonna wrestle, brother. Suzuki-san, you made it. I take it you're gonna step in the ring with me? Yeah. Great, thank you. Now we can go out in style.
I like that it's subtle, that you could barely spot that ring from anywhere.
This goes without saying. Okay, you better get charged then. We'll get started. Yeah, that tattoo isn't going to stand out. Yeah, Vectra, I know. It's obvious. Pussy.
Pussycato. Meow, meow.
Where'd the ring go? Wait, did we teleport outside the ring?
I think you did.
Thanks, you had the best farewell match I could have hoped for. I know it's not much, but here's the
You're
point.
out in 10 seconds.
Thanks for going along with this. I didn't think you'd bring your own mask. Where'd you get that thing? Well, it's a long story. So are you retiring? Yeah. No sort of surprise comeback for me. That was the last fight Urasawa is going to have. Gave it every last drop of strength I could muster. There's no way I could pull that off again. I don't forget the cheers of the crowd. Not until I grasp my... Glad to hear it.
And now he shall go into real estate.
Remember Ollie, when we found out when I think it was I can't remember which Yakuza game it was, but they had their own wrestling association that was named specifically the same as yours. PW.
Yes.
Okay. So coming up to the end of the end of my turn.
Yeah, and we're near as damn it 4 hours in. 3:54 right now. So I'll probably call it there.
I'll save him.
Because Ollie needs a nap.
Bloody well watch him live.
That's what I was going to say. I was going to say, make sure you join us live. And you know how you do that? By following. You get the announcements.
Oh, shit, yeah. Save data. Although, Dan said that he sometimes gets the email that I've gone streaming at least an hour after I'm done. Which is no good to anyone.
I say he's got his time frame set wrong then, isn't he? He's on like American time.
I thought it just sent it out blanket around the world as you're doing it, because, you know, you are live. Yeah. At any rate, thanks for joining us for this Mafia Monday.
We'll see you tomorrow for Tombury Tuesday.
We'll see you tomorrow for Tombury Tuesday. And,
we'll hopefully start 5.
Yeah. I have 5 to start. Right, I don't have a sign-off for Mafia Monday, and I am too knackered to think of one. So, have a good one, everybody.